Alright, so before I attended the Boston Underground Film Festival, I saw Sirât in theaters. This is a Spanish film from director Oliver Laux. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Okay, so the director is French actually. I forget if I said if he was Spanish or not, and it's pronounced Oliver Lachey. That's my bad. I need to research my reviews better. And this film is pretty amazing. It's definitely one of the best movies of last year. It's kind of like a road trip movie, like kind of a adventure thriller story that takes place in the desert. And one of the biggest standouts is that this film is very immersive and the sound design is pretty much perfection. It felt like I was really there in the environments and I was really locked in on everything that was happening just because I was so immersed. Along with that, all of the performances in this film were amazing, especially the child acting. Yeah, like there's really good child acting, and along with that, it's impressive that the acting is so good since a lot of the acting in the film was actually non-professional actors, which is something that's pretty cool. There's lots of humanity in the characters. I was really able to get into all of their dynamics and understand them as human beings. While I'm talking about the technical aspects of this film is very well shot. It looks beautiful. I love the use of the landscapes, and well, I did mention, or well, I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but this film is about a father and a son trying to track down their daughter through the desert, going to multiple different music festivals, and within that, there's obviously lots of music that's playing everywhere. Again, going along with the sound design, but I thought the music in the film was really, it fit the film very well. Obviously, it's kind of like a techno kind of industrial-ish score, I guess. It fit the film very well, and it was used very appropriately, besides one scene towards the end where I feel some of the score choices and sound choices with the music didn't really help out the film that much. That was just kind of one spot that didn't really connect with me emotionally. This is a film that has a lot of humanity and a lot of heart, but at the end of the day, it is a very disturbing film at the same time. It's able to balance those emotions very well, too. And I didn't really feel like it was just trying to be overly edgy or anything. It was really effectively disturbing. And not to spoil anything, there are multiple very shocking moments in the film that are delivered perfectly. The music is cut. It's just, yeah, like there's some horrifying sequences in the film that are done like expertly well, and were able to keep me on my toes throughout the film because there's a sequence near the end of this film. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but it's a very specific type of perilous situation where, like, picturing yourself within what was happening is like the most terrifying part about it, and it was absolutely terrifying to imagine myself in that situation because I know I would have just been a fucking goner. But yeah, overall, very disturbing watch. So I mean, I guess I can't recommend it to everyone, but for those that are interested in movies that are a bit different, they don't really have a typical narrative structure. That's something else I didn't really mention, is that this is very much like a character and image based film. It's not necessarily like a plot driven film as much, so that might turn some people away with the disturbing content and the lack of like a conventional narrative structure. But for those that are into films that are trying something different, I definitely recommend this film. It was one of the best of last year, easily, and I think I'm giving it like a 9 out of 10. I think a 9 out of 10 is pretty good. Yeah, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed this film. If you like what you see, then hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment if you want to see more. I have some more bigger stuff coming soon, along with, obviously some short review shit for anything that I see in theaters sporadically, so stay tuned for those. You can follow me on Letterboxd. I have a link down in the description if you want to check out my stuff there. So with that, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.